The Battle Cats is a mobile game that I hold in high regard, as it's one of the few mobile games out there that are still being updated that are genuinely fun to play. Today, I want to share 50 random facts about this amazing game, from the obvious to the obscure. Most of the facts in here are probably not going to be of any real use in getting better at the game, but it's still fun to learn the small details of this strange world of cats. If you want even more facts that are already released, check the card in the corner of the video. If you enjoyed watching this video, why not give it a like? Maybe leave a comment down below on what fact was interesting to you or what facts you know about the game. If you enjoy the content on this channel, why not hit that subscribe button, since an astounding 80% of people that actually watch my videos are not subscribed, and it would be very appreciated if you could subscribe. Anyways, to the facts we go. Everlord Wanwan's name is derived from wan, the Japanese onomatopoeia for a dog's bark. Prior to version 6.7, At Least I'm a Cat was named At Last I'm a Cat. The license plate featured on the card base from the Street Fighter V collab is Cat 22222. This is a reference to the Day of the Cat, which takes place on February 22nd. The Philippines is one of two locations from the English version of the Battle Cats not to appear in the Taiwanese version, the other being Cambodia. This is due to the additions of Taiwan and Hong Kong, which require two locations to be taken out. Craze Moneka was the first unit to have an ability that activates only on one part of a multi-hit attack. Miss Sign does not appear in most stages with a difficulty of 10 stars or more. For example, every Uncanny Legend stage except for an Ancient Curse, Murmuring Evil, Furry Cavern, Hall of the Four Kings, Aku Altar Seal, Night of the Hustler, Claypot Soul Food, and Chief Smoking Area do not feature Miss Sign. As of version 12.0, Meta Filibuster now holds the title for the highest possible damage an enemy can do, dealing 3 million damage. The title was previously held by the regular Filibuster. Foie gras, mentioned in Kasurian Arihujo's description, is a delicacy made from the fat and liver of a duck or a goose. Due to the controversial act of force feeding and then slaughtering these birds, this dish is banned in many places such as India, Argentina, and California. Cretaceous Scissorex and the Foliverin are currently the only behemoth enemies not to appear in either the Uncanny Legends or Zero Legends. Zero Luz's Colossus Orb is the only one that isn't black. It also has green pulses inside the orb. Albro is stated to be 78 years old, while Tarawal Hazuku is stated to be 79 years old. Galactic Overseer Niandam's glowing finger heavily references ETs from E.T. the Extraterrestrial, where his glowing fingertip is a signature design aspect of his. The Yanshaku Dama firework enemy is based on the firework of the same name that broke the world record for the largest firework. It weighs, on average, 925 pounds and has a diameter of 120 centimeters. Gori Gori is one of the only stages in Cats of the Cosmos to have the exact same enemy formations across all 3 chapters. As the name implies, they all feature Gori variants, these being Gori, General Grigori, Gori Black, and Angelic Gori. In the zombie outbreak, Zori is added. When Shadow Gal was first released, Ponos changed enemies that were both traitless and floating into purely floating, such as Teacher Bun Bun and White Cyclone, to prevent Shadow Gal from hitting enemies like these for massive damage. While Metal One Horn's Japanese name, Metodo Saibogu, literally translates to Metal Cyborg, it is also a pun containing Sai, meaning rhinoceros. Dread Pirate Catley's English name references a character from The Princess Bride, Dread Pirate Roberts, whose real name is Wesley. Catley is a portmanteau of Cat and Wesley. Formicidian Aryan is partly based on a honeypot ant, whose workers get so gorged up with food that their abdomens swell up like Formicidian Aryans. Matador Cat is currently the only rare cat whose true form requires an epic cat fruit seed. Bun Bun Symbiote's Japanese description is provided by Hippo, whose own Japanese description says, since becoming an alien, she often tells lies. 7 Lights of Doom has the highest energy cost in the game out of any stage, costing 1000 energy. Kaiji Claus is the only male uber rare in the Xmas Gal set. In Zaki Pang's description, there is a missing apostrophe in that's. Except for Poison on Rice, each stage name in Nasi Go Round references a different part of Southeast Asian culture. Angkor Swat is upon our Angkor Wat, a temple complex in Cambodia. Tropical Garden's Japanese name, Tropical Chocolate Banana Garden, refers to chocolate-covered bananas, a popular snack in Southeast Asia. Kuala Lumpur is a pun on Kuala Lumpur, the capital of Malaysia. Khao Man Gais is a pun on Khao Man Gai, a Thai chicken street food dish. Fish Like Beauty refers to the famous Merlion statues of Singapore, especially due to this being the debut stage of Mr. Mer. The subchapter name is a portmanteau of nasi goreng, an Indonesian fried rice dish, and merry-go-round. Poison on Rice was the first stage to have a buffed relic enemy on 1 crown difficulty, that being a 200% Old Horn. Calamaria's Japanese name, Ikaten, literally means squid heaven and is the name of a seafood dish. Kugelschreiber's name is in German. It means ballpoint pen, although it should be one word instead of two words. The Biohazard combo is a reference to the Resident Evil franchise. For those who don't know, Resident Evil's Japanese name is Biohazard. DNA Plantation is one of the two Uncanny Legends subchapters to have no relic enemies, the other being Diver City. Teacher Bun Bun is the only Empire of Cats moon boss without an event-exclusive variant, like the Face having Dead Donnie Dash or Neandam having Satan Claws. Lil Valkyrie and her Dark variant wear different outfits depending on what version of the game you're playing. Lil Valkyrie dons a traditional Chinese-style outfit in the Japanese and Taiwanese version, a traditional Korean dress in the Korean version, and a Native American-style outfit in the English version. For her Dark counterpart, she wears a different Chinese dress in the Japanese and Taiwanese version, and wears a different Korean dress in that version. In the English version, she dons a cowboy outfit. Hikakin, a Japanese YouTuber that has collabed with the Battle Cats in the past, has a unit that is a clone of Gross Cat. The unit has all three forms, however, the unit doesn't get any stat changes in its true form. Mr. Mole's Rising Mole Fist is a reference to the Shuriken, a move from the Street Fighter franchise. Shuriken means Rising Dragon Fist and is used by Ryu, Ken, and several other fighters. Zamel's Japanese name, Kiabaran, is a portmanteau of Cameron, the Japanese pronunciation of Cameron, and Baran, an onomatopoeia for sticking one's tongue out. This name is a reference to former cover girl Cameron Diaz. Cramped Cats is actually 4 cats, however, one of these is only visible in the unit sprite sheet. Kai, Coppermine, and Ku are the only uber rares with more than one seasonal variant. They all have a summer variant and a winter variant. A Cat Screaming Love's name comes from the beast that shouted love at the heart of the world, a story by Harlan Ellison, and more relevantly, the title of the final episode of Neon Genesis Evangelion. Heavenly Herald Papu has the lowest base DPS out of all the Advent bosses, with the base DPS of 545. Both Mission Control and Mikako and Inferno Akira regain their prior form's abilities through talents. For example, Mikako regains her knockback and weaken abilities, and Akira regains his strength and freeze. Nihil in Typhoon Nihil means nothing in Latin. This is the event home to the 2 revenge stages of Primal Cyclone. Borfim's name is a portmanteau of Bor and Seraphim, the highest class of angel in Christianity. The Yonshakuduma Firework and Meta Filibuster are the only enemies with more than one unique frame in their knockback animation. This is very subtle on the Firework, only having its flame change size, but this is very noticeable on Meta Filibuster with them glitching out. All Muth variants have the exact same delay between attacks, foreswing, and backswing. Lucifer and Kronos are the only almighties not to have the god status in the religions they originate from. Lucifer is the fallen angel who became the devil in Christianity, and Kronos is the personification of time in Greek mythology. This Kronos is not to be confused by the Titan with the same pronunciation, who is the leader of the Titans and father of Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon. When the Sliming to Victory event was first made available, none of the stages had Slug Jockey Cat as a reward, making this cat unobtainable for over a year. The RAIW on Doom Engine Pandora stands for Revolutionary Army Iron Wars, a literal translation of Frontline Assault Iron Legion's Japanese name. Mighty Atour LTD and Teacher Bear Cat are the only non-legend rares that have the insane damage ability. Coincidentally, they both deal insane damage against zombies. However, this is only the case for Teacher Bear's true form. In the enemy guide, Red Energy's name is stylized with brackets. This may be a leftover from BCJP's enemy guide, which puts all enemies' names inside brackets. At level 30, Brainwash Whale has similar stats to Crazed Whale at the same level, and at level 50, it has similar stats with a Manic Island at the same level. And finally, according to Great Ape Palooza's description, they are considered the origin of humanity in the Battle Cats universe. I want to thank all of you for your continued support of this channel. If you thought these facts were fascinating, why not give this video a like and maybe even subscribe if you enjoy the content on this channel, and hit that bell so you don't miss an upload, as well as comment down what fact was most interesting to you. Anyways, have a wonderful day everyone.